Hello fellas, welcome! This is the stream I promised you all. Let me make sure that I'm not muted on my recording software, and we're fine. I did that in Barrier World today, Kathy. Anyhow, we have a guest! Introduce yourself.
I'm Swan's, head voice. I'm the voice inside their head. Sometimes they call me a name. They say Kathy. It's so weird, guys. They're so weird. But yeah, I'm guest. Hello.
This is Kathy. I've been in a stream of theirs a bit recently, kind of, and now I'm dragging them to mine because they are beloved.
Help me. I'm chained to the basement. Help.
Don't be saying that, Kathy.
Why'd you say it like that? The chain to my basement, yes. Chat, they're fucking insane.
I'm playing along, Kathy.
Playing along, yeah. Playing along with the law, yeah.
The law.
I'm getting increasingly more and more scared for my well-being, chat. Keep them away from California.
It ain't that far from me, is it, technically?
Stop! I'm gonna bite you!
No, that's something.
Listen, touching grass isn't enough anymore. I need to bite something.
That's been your status for so long. Welcome, guys. Hi, Lina. Hi, Tamakichi. Hello, Tyler.
Hey, yo, Tamakichi in chat, bruh.
Yeah, no. You're on your own.
What was that pause?
You're on your own, says Lina.
Hold up, I have to write this message so I cannot talk for like 2 minutes.
I'm trying to @ you on Twitter. Wait, there were 2 that showed up. Why are there 2 Cafes?
There's Cafe and then Cafe. I'm Cafe now. I got the @
Wait.
Oh my god, that's
Okay,
a story,
wait.
but I'll tell you that off stream.
Hold on. So are you the capitalized one? There's a digital cafe. Or cafe.
Digital Cafe. I'm Cafe.
And then oh, okay.
The one with the picture of me.
Both of them have pictures.
Okay, not the one where I'm like season out. The one where I'm like looking down. The one made by Vampyr. Yeah. By the way, Vampyr, if you're here, which you probably aren't, but if you are,
such good art. I love their art style. They did like a sketch of my new Swan design for Mythos, and I love it.
It was so cute.
So much.
I
love the Kathy one too. They look so cute. God,
I know. They made me look so wholesome.
You say that like you're not wholesome.
I'm very much not. Have you seen Kathy? I mean, Kathy's very wholesome, but you know,
I mean,
she can get a little crazy sometimes.
There's a flower on my wall.
Yeah, I wonder who that's from.
I wonder.
I wonder. Definitely, surely it's a cat girl named Shiro.
Surely.
Surely.
I'm very good at typing.
Me too. I had to pause while talking to you.
Honestly, I cannot multitask like that. I'm just... Alright, a few more places to advertise that I live. Because I do. Oh, Lina, so there's a new design that hasn't quite been introduced in, like, the canon of Mythos yet, but it has been released on my Twitter, and it's going to be used very, very soon. You bet I got a C in a typing class. How dare you? Actually, I'm very fast at typing. I just can't multitask like that. No, I did it quite fast. I did it quite fast. See,
says Swan falling asleep at her desk like...
That was an algebra!
Yeah, in front of a computer. Case closed. Ow, my hand! I hit my hand.
It was in a computer lab. I don't know why it was in a computer lab. Lord.
It's algebra.
I need to
you
focus
need computers
so I can
to do that.
understand that I'm alive. I'm salty now. Alrighty. One last place. I will advertise this in Mythos SMP because I do that sometimes. Anyway. Alright, fellas, let's get into this now. Let's get out of settings. New game! Now, I've never actually beaten this game. I have played it though. However,
in hard mode.
I'm scared of hard mode because the thing is,
why are you scared?
The first playthrough where I didn't complete it, where I got the least far, is normal mode, and I struggled not to a stopping point there. So we can try hard mode.
Read this stuff. I'm not good at reading.
But you will not be able to change difficulty mode during your playthrough. So what I choose here is what I have to stick with. Hi, Ovek.
Sorry.
I was on Fairy World. I was on Fairy World, Ovek, but now I'm doing Vampyr. Anyway. Alright, hard mode. Play Vampyr in a more challenging way. Your power as a vampire is tied to the citizens you choose to embrace, which is kill, basically. Enemies are harder to kill and hit harder. Experience points rewarded by killing enemies in combat are reduced. Basically, there's a few routes you can choose in Vampyr. The Good Doctor, where you don't kill anyone, other than those that attack you outside of, citizens. And then there's the route where you kind of kill a few people, but not everyone. Kind of normal. And then there's the Dragon Run, where you kill everyone. We're not doing that route this time.
Why not?
Because I never beat the game as the Good Doctor. The Good Doctor is the hardest because you get the most XP from embracing citizens. So it's difficult. Anyhow, it's okay. I'll probably be doing a run through after this run through where I actually go dragon mode, where I'll get to draw a new thumbnail.
Yes. Yes. Do it like Doom style. You know the poster for Doom where he's just like, okay, the poster for Doom, like imagine it. Like close your eyes and imagine it. Or are your eyes closed? Okay, are your eyes closed? Close your eyes. Okay.
But they're closed.
The poster is, it's like the guy, there's like a guy in armor and he's like holding up the sky and he's like, he has a gun out and he's like, ah! And the guy's like, I know! Because he's dead, right?
Yeah.
And then there's like a bunch of bodies on the floor and he's standing on top of them and the sky's red and it's like, and you can hear the music and it's like, and it's hella metal. You gotta look at it. You gotta draw it like that if you ever do a fucking hard mode.
You know what? Sure. You know what? Kathy says so, I gotta do it. Okay. Normal mode. Play the original Vampyr experience. Character progression is faster if you kill citizens. Combat difficulty is linked to the number of citizens you kill. Story mode. Play Vampyr with low challenge. I played it briefly on story mode. It's not challenging at all. Really not. It is... I like a little bit of challenge, but I don't like to be stopped, I don't want to have to spend 5 hours to get past a section because I'm here for story predominantly. But I do enjoy some difficult gameplay every now and then. But I'm not a very skilled gamer, so that story mode, not challenging at all.
So we're going normal.
We'll go hard mode.
Another time.
Yeah, another time. Listen, I love this game, okay? Maybe when we do the dragon run, we'll do hard mode.
Okay. That's fine, I guess. Ooh, cue loading screen. Damn! Why is it with a Y?
We're gonna probably be quiet for the most part for the cutscenes, Kathy. Which there is an intro cutscene.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen. The falling of a star, a dire presage. turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
It's just like Among Us.
Death. Since the apple was plucked.
Okay, sorry. Why did you just say death? Death.
To keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Damn. Oh my god. That scared me.
Johnny boy.
Zam, why he built like that?
Oh yeah, no, we're on a pile of corpses, by the way.
Yikes.
They thought he was dead. It's okay, Johnny boy. It's okay.
Wiggle your way out.
You got this, Johnny boy. Yeah, no, so I'm totally not making my own persona to go in the place of Dr. Jonathan Reid here. They're Dr. Swanathon Reid.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So if I have anyone in the chat who can deal with this fella posting sus links.
What are they posting?
Just random suspicious links that I don't know what they are to. I've been getting a few today.
Gross.
I guess I've become big enough that they're pestering me.
Shush.
Oh, look, it's blood. It's blood, Kathy.
I was about to say a horrible joke. I'm so glad I did not say what I was going to say.
I'm concerned.
I think you can see where I was going though, you know?
Maybe?
Maybe?
Maybe.
Oh, who's that lady?
So thirsty.
I don't know. Let's go find out.
Why is he thirsty? Me too, man. Looking at your ass. I'm getting thirsty too, bro. Zam. Why is she red?
He's seeing the blood. I hate this part.
Zam, what's going on? Huh?
He's a vampire, Kathy. And he's just awoken.
Why do you have to kill her?
Because he literally cannot process anything but blood right now. Have you seen his vision?
He's so mean. I hate him now. He sucks.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no.
How could you kill me, Swan?
Hold on. Please, hold on. Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary.
Yo, is that the bite of 87?
No! See how the world's now normal? He's fed, so now he can process stuff again.
I thought he was about to kiss her. Oh my god.
They're brother and sister, Kathy!
I thought he looked like he was about to kiss her!
This ain't Sweet Home Alabama!
Dude, I don't know. It's London, man. Everything goes.
So basically, I've drawn Kathy as Jonathan's sister in this.
I'd let you kiss me. That's okay.
No! Please, a moment. Let me explain.
Oh no!
You better run, Johnny boy!
Run! Oh no!
He's having a time.
These patrols
Run,
are after
Swan.
me.
Whee!
No, don't shoot. This is a nightmare.
I like how he runs.
I need to get out of here.
His voice is so great. I love it.
His voice is hot. I remember the first time I watched Swan, like...
It's genuinely hot.
Ah! Please,
No!
Oh no!
He shot Johnny in the ass. Oh,
Not
no.
the cheeks!
Not the cheeks.
Get away from the cheeks.
Oh shit, I forgot that was his sister. I thought it was his wife. No, Mary ain't his wife.
what's all this about?
I have a machete.
I can defend myself.
Oh,
Oh my god, he tore through that!
You fucking strong. Vampire strength.
Who are you?
Okay. Oh shit. Let me try to remember how to play this game. Okay, so lock. Hello. No. No. Fuck you.
Swan, you're dying.
I am.
Sorry, but you left me no choice.
What about
There are
the,
plenty of choices.
what about the Hippocratic Oath, my dude? They are shooting him and he's in a narrow tunnel. Where
I
else
thought you didn't want to kill anyone, Swan. You just killed an
This
innocent
game-
guy.
This gameplay, this is the normal killing. There are civilians later, you have the choice.
Ooh. Gotta dodge. Damn!
Yeah, he was blocking. I didn't have much choice. I'm a very dodgy fella. I dodge too much. Also, they tell you like you can sneak up on people. They never showed me how.
No, please, stop.
Wah. Fucker.
Oh, he swore!
Yeah, they curse you.
No swearing in the gulags. These aren't the gulags, these are the gallows.
What?
Damn.
Hello. Oh shit. They got fire shit. Oh no. I forgot I could only dodge based on stamina. Shit, I'm doing bad. Oh wait, I'm locked. That's why it was fucking acting so weird with my movement. I hate lock on simply because it like kind of like I couldn't dodge the way I wanted to. The lock on is such like the button for it. How do I dodge again? Shift? Shift was it? I guess I have to be in actual combat. Shift is sprint.
I'm pretty sure it was shift.
Yeah. Shift is sprint outside of combat. Let me check chat. Hey Swan, your first kill. Let's hope it's the first of many. I'm not doing Dragon Run this game. After I play through this one, then I'll do Dragon Run, which I've heard is really interesting. I've recently
I bet it is.
There's a fan server for this game, and I found it today, and I was very happy, and I joined it. And so I've learned a few things. Like, I know kind of the end of the game, but not enough.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech.
True.
Please.
He's not a bug. He's a
I can't make
human.
any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's job?
He's in the sun.
Just leave me.
Johnny Boy's had a rude awakening. Oh, by the way, in case I forget, further on there is a trigger warning.
Looks like it's burning me to the bone.
I will get to that in case if y'all are sensitive to depictions of suicide.
Find somewhere to hide. Let me go.
Oh, she has like a gun
Yeah,
with
no,
like
he has
fire
a
on
fire arrow.
Fire gun.
It's a crossbow.
I need to
They don't
find
have.
shelter.
They have very simple guns right now.
What are you talking about? They're gonna have like machine guns later on?
Anybody there?
No, they don't ever get that advanced. I'm pretty sure they got like pistols, but not like advanced pistols.
Oh, okay.
The sun's coming up.
Place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
Alrighty. Controls are a little finicky half the time, or sometimes. Fire and sun. Leeches do not fear the sun or fire, and they do not burst into flames or ashes when they are caught into the rays of daylight, but it hurts them good, really good. I personally chained a vampire to a tree to see what would happen when the sun rises. Its skin blackened in a few minutes as if it was burning from the inside. Its eyes, and also these descriptions get a little depictic sometimes, so be warned. Its eyes and flesh melted, and I saw its unholy bones move and squeal as the beast tried to escape all day long. In the end, only a desiccated corpse remained, which started to slowly regenerate when the sun disappeared behind the horizon. I cut its head off to finally destroy it, and when I tried the same test with fire, the bloody leech never came back from the ashes. Fire is our weapon of choice, brothers. To burn the beast is the best way to kill it for good. From Know Your Enemies by Carl Eldritch, pre-win leader.
What is a pre-win?
So the pre-win is the guard at pre-win. They're a fella. Those were the patrols chasing us. They're meant to fight vampires.
The most advanced weaponry is the sun.
The sun.
Is it even advanced? It's been around since forever. Zam!
What have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry.
Hold up, Swan, I'll be right back.
Alright.
Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Some kills, yes, but I want to complete this as the good doctor. Because I've never actually gotten to the end of the game, fellas. Alrighty, I don't want to do too much without Cal because there is some interesting lore in this building. Oh wait, I think I've actually initiated another cutscene. Can I pause it? Yes, I can. We shall wait for Kathy's return patiently, chat.
No. You can keep going. You can keep going. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay.
That's illegal.
He's got no more responsibilities.
Zam.
Go watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers.
Okay, dude, that's clever. Damn, they just tossed him over.
Yeah.
How rude. They're so
It's
rude.
impossible.
The sun, yes, stomach itchy. Alrighty. So I've learned a few new skills of how to level up in this game due to a guide. So maybe I can actually pass this one.
Shillings. Ooh, you got 5 shillings.
I'm so rich, aren't I?
You are very rich.
12 dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown stone, that she might linger.
He's like no clipping around.
I don't know why they chose that movement style for this scene, but...
Literally, he's just no clipping around.
This is the moment where he got bit.
Who's there? Are you referring to me?
Your cloak's in the way of their Johnny Point, but it's okay.
No!
Literally, the coat should have protected him.
I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Yes, Jonathan Reid, and as well as avenging your sister. I'm sorry, Kathy.
How could you avenge me already?
I shall. I shall try to. Also, that suicide warning is coming up very soon, so be warned, fellas. If you're sensitive to it, I will let y'all know when you should look away. I guess. Yeah.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live. And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
Sure.
Our Johnny's a badass.
Okay, dude. Okay.
No, it never got easy.
And as for when the next Mythos stream will be, Mythos is a lot more time consuming to set up than Berry World. That's why I've been having a lot more Berry World streams. Literally, Berry World, all it is, hey, can we stream this on this day? Okay, yeah, sure, let's do it. And then we get together and we talk, for the most part, and do a few small actions. So, Berry World is easier. I had Mythos in the works. I do think, maybe not this week, but early next week might be my next one? Maybe. It depends. I also have college now, so, oof.
Haha, you got school.
I got school.
Do not be like me though, chat. That would be the worst thing that you could be.
Bloody diary. 15th October. Bad sleep. Becky coughed all night, and the fever made her delirious. I heard a loud noise in the morning. It's big machines some men brought by the banks to dig a hole in the ground. It was some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there and ask for some work. Becky needs medicine. 16th October. I talked to the men with the mechanical shovel. They told me they're digging mass graves all around London. Safety measures, apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They had no work for me. Becky slept a little last night. The foundry has been closed, and there are no more jobs nearby. 19th October. I went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains. Took me the whole day to cross the Thames and come back. Becky seemed better. Made a soup she ate. I found no drugs, only a few syringes and some sleeping pills on the black market. We have no money left. Maybe I could go to the Pembroke hospital tomorrow, but it's so far. I fear leaving my wife for so long. 19th October. Becky threw up the meal a few hours after she ate. She's so frail now it makes me cry. She says she hears voices outside at night. She says she wants to eat meat. Where will I find meat? Tomorrow. I'll barricade the house to protect us from the looters.
Damn.
There's an
That's so
interesting
sad.
story here, and it's very, very sad.
Becky must have been a vampire.
They're a subset of vampire, actually. We'll learn more about them later. Did I get all the things in this house? I thought there was one more letter. I could be delusional.
I like how they tried to protect the house from people like you. You are now the thing that they were trying to avoid. Looters.
Well, I'm just a victim.
Until nightfall.
Your skin be burned. You got sunburn, folks. Alrighty.
This is just Swan when they go outside.
Yeah,
they don't put on
really do.
sunscreen.
Alright, guys.
It's perfect game for you.
By the way, the suicide warning is here. So look away if you are sensitive to that. I don't know how to give warnings. I just...
None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it.
I love the
So be
music
it.
so much.
Rational thinking only.
Do it.
I
That was
hate how they
horribly
make
timed.
me do it. Why do they make me
That's what
do
makes it good.
It's horrible. It's horrible. Jonathan.
Vampyr.
Vampire. You know, like a pyre?
Vampyr.
Pyre of flames.
There's a Y there, Swan. Pyre is spelled P-Y-R-E, right?
Yeah, but vampire...
There's no E.
It's vampire! Gosh. I'm right.
I smell denial.
You can still see where he was bitten on his neck.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real. Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who changes blinding sunlight into a glowing flesh.
Bitch, you speak in riddles. Alright, and this is the level up system. Now I can heal myself.
Hey, yo!
Which will be useful. And I think I have a bit more. Oh, the aggressive skill. Oh, an aggressive skill. Alright. Claws.
Blood Spear. Ooh.
I tend to do Shadow Mist, but I haven't used it as much later on. I've never used either of these, I don't think. So, Kathy, I'm indecisive. Which one?
I'm a sucker. Listen, I'm a sucker for claws, but that spear looking kind of cool too. I think the blood spear will be more versatile since you can use it at anything.
The vampire wields their blood and throws it like a spear. This power can take time to charge, but it is a deadly effect. But is deadly effective at medium to long range. It's a powerful supernatural tool for vampires who don't like close combat. If you cannot avoid the bloodsucker's attack, just try to keep your mouth closed. Well then. This will use blood, which is also used for healing, but we'll go for it. We can always refund our points at some point. I mean, it does cost points, which sucks, but, you know. I'm already expecting I'm going to have to do a bit of grinding for EXP in this game anyway. Do I have enough for anything else? I don't think so. Alrighty.
Dang.
Normal things can't kill him. That's what we learned tonight.
That voice in my head.
Chapter 1 quarantine, just like COVID. Yo, this game is just like COVID. Eternal thirst.
Night is here again. I am in London now, somewhere near the East End docks, I suppose. I don't know this part of town. All I know is this. Someone is hunting people here, murdering them, butchering them, drinking their blood, making them like him? Is this what happened to me? My poor Mary, my poor sister. I must follow the blood trail, find answers. Maybe I should start by gathering information about what happened to this place while I was away. Then I will find who did this to me, who made me what I am now.
I must find him to understand what I have become.
Find him,
Once
Swan.
we get to a certain section, I will share, you know, every now and then, as I come up with more, like, lore about my own OC version of Jonathan Reid, Swanathon Reid, I will share it. But we're not at a certain point yet. I cannot run.
Do you think he would, do you think Swanathon would have a pocket watch too, or would they have something else?
That's a good question. I haven't thought about that one, to be honest.
A heart locket?
Yeah! Because we both have heart symbols on our character. Yes.
Yeah! Dude, I'm big brain in this shit!
You are.
It's a heart locket. It just has a picture of like an Among Us character inside. Don't worry about it.
Also, for reference, I do imagine Swanathon Reid is actually a female, which you'll see why that's an issue later.
Zam. Oh no.
Here. I gotta flee.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
We running. Shit, the stair's broken. Oh, fuck. Help! We gotta go. We gotta go. Wah! I can shadow jump, folks.
My head's spinning.
Yeah, I'd imagine your head's spinning. Hold on, let's
if I just like fucking turned into mist and like jumped, yeah, I'd be kind of spinning too.
I might have missed like a thing or two in that house back there. Used stake. Offhand weapons can be used by pressing left click. They have They have attacks with special effects and consume stamina. This is how I drink blood. Anyhow, let's briefly go over the story of the house we just left, because I don't know if we figure it out later in the game. So basically, that couple in the house, there was Becky and the husband. Actually, wait, shit, I did miss something, didn't I? Fuck! I remember. Well, that sucks. It's okay, I remember. Basically, there's some other letter or journal, I think, later that details out that at some point Becky kind of went feral and started clawing and trying to hurt him. So, he locked himself in his room. He had to protect himself from his own wife. And at some point, Becky went quiet. And, well, he did have a gun in his hand, so I'll let y'all figure out the rest. So, that's the sad story of what happened to them, and we'll later learn of why Becky went feral. Anyway.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach...
Yeah, this is a pretty dark story in several places, so if you're not for that kind of stuff, I suggest leaving. Oh shit, wait, there's fellas here. Hello! Actually, I should probably focus on getting my...
I never knew I had.
I should probably focus on getting my blood up, so I can test out my new weapon. Oh shit, there's more of them. Okay. Careful.
But aren't they good?
Ah.
Oh wait, no, they're the bad guys.
Yeah, no, these are the guards of Pruin that want to hunt me.
So it's okay to kill them.
Yeah. It's okay to kill them. This is how I get blood.
Damn.
Okay. Okay. Eh.
Oh. Dang!
Okay.
Dude, I'm surprised you're not able to, like, get them after they die.
That might have made things a bit too easy for me. Okay, fucker. You're irritating me.
Every fiber of my being is afire.
Alright. Oh, there's another one! Shit! Oh, they got a shotgun, fellas. They got a shotgun, fellas. Okay. Alright, big guy. Give me your blood. Wah. Give me more. Give me more. I'm very much a leech, thank you. Thank you for noticing. Wah. Oh, shit! Whoa! Whoa!
Damn!
Damn! Okay, we're gonna heal there.
He's a material girl. Holy shit.
He fucking went. I wasn't expecting that one.
Material girl.
Hello. Don't hurt me. Please. Don't hurt. Shit, I'm getting hurt. Okay. Sometimes I get too focused on trying to get blood just to fill up my bar that I just get hit uselessly. So let's just... Ah. Damn. Ah. Fuck me. Anyway. I'm not very good at fighting, as you can see. Ah, you know what? Fuck it. Anyway. Now that that's handled.
My reflexes.
I didn't mean to teleport here, but I guess I'm here now. Is there anything up here for me? I don't think so. Why did I shadow jump here? Anyway, any more corpses I can loot for, like, a shilling? I don't mean to jump there. I keep clicking the wrong button. Ooh. Anything down here? Anyway. We run. Maybe there's a rat or
Swan,
two
run.
I can... Maybe there's a rat or two I can snack on. Like a deplorable human.
My poor sister.
Can you actually snack on rats? Please say
Yeah.
no.
If only I had
That's
control
horrid.
of my need
Do not
for
snack
blood.
on rats.
Do not.
Mary,
Please?
someone will pay for
Please?
what happened to you.
I need it.
For what happened to us.
You don't need
I can't
to eat
believe
the
I'm
rats.
doing
You don't
this.
need that.
Well, I just did. Take care, Willow. Listen, Kathy. It's fine. I'm helping the cats.
Yeah, you're really helping. You look like you're really helping right now by eating all the rats.
Yeah. Listen, the rats or the people? Which would you rather me choose?
Honestly, the people. You're gonna get like many diseases from the rats.
No, I'm a vampire.
You're gonna get like
I'm
swamp
cool.
bad. You're gonna get swamp ass. That's what happens
Swamp
if you
ass.
eat rats. You're gonna get swamp ass.
Ah, yes, thank you,
It's
Dr.
locked.
Kathy.
I'm the real doctor here.
The real doctor, not Dr. Reid here.
I'm Dr. Caffey. Yeah, disgusting.
Yeah, no, Jonathan.
Yeah, even he's saying it's despicable.
Yeah.
I understand why you like this game so much. It uses such flowery language. It uses big words.
Yeah.
They make me sad.
It makes me happy.
It makes me sad.
It makes me happy when they speak like that. I'm like, oh, it's like me. I get happy. I take the pennies.
10 shillings. Ooh. 10 shillings.
I know.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
Another sad thing about Johnny Boy here. He just returned from the war in France. He was coming home to see his sister. He didn't make it. He got turned into a vampire before he could go see her.
The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
See, this is the senses Johnny was in the beginning of the game.
The smell is
but
so strong.
Now that he's a bit more in control of his senses, he's able to just toggle it.
Oh, he's such a little guy.
There is no one in sight.
I love his voice, and it's like, oh, let me attempt to mimic it, but it's a terrible accent. I can't even do it.
It's like such a unique voice, but it sounds so familiar.
It's genuinely, God, I love it. All right, vampiric senses. Which way? Which way? This way.
Where has everyone gone?
Ah, that's a bloody handprint.
According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
Oh, there's a rat. A new hideout is available in this district.
Hideout.
So these are where I can craft medicine, refill, stuff for bullets and other stuff, and rest to evolve. But I have no need for that right now. I have so little stuff.
Oh, you got a handle and a trigger.
Yep.
Interesting.
Oh, I'm likely to die, Tyler. I'm likely to die.
Swan will probably die.
I will probably die like my poor dear Mary. My poor dear Kathy.
Yes. Oh, unknown.
These are unknown people.
Blood quality.
Yep. Blood quality applies for when you're embracing and or killing them. It depends on the XP you get. If they're sick, they give you less XP.
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle.
Ah.
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
You good, girl? Anyway.
I know, for reals.
Sir,
Damn.
like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink? No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and
You
get
were
some
thirsty
rest.
earlier.
This is going to be another long night.
Johnny's already been thirsty.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're
Try
at
not
my
to sound
bar,
so
sir,
lost
the
there.
Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
Fucking move.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
I was one of them.
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
How dare they? So insensitive.
Yeah. How dare they?
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
A fella.
Who is this?
Interesting.
Interesting.
Like a gentleman, I guess. Well dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
God, I love these accents. I just can't do them.
It's okay, Swan.
All I have
we'll
is a mere
teach
mimicry.
you.
All I have is the mere mimicry, and it truly is just
How
that.
long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
He's never leaving.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable
No
establishment.
funny business.
He doesn't want me to start a fight. I do have a blood-stained shirt. I do not look the best right now. I'm surprised no one's noticed the bite marks on my neck. I mean, honestly...
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just...
How long is she gonna be losing her mind for, huh?
I don't know.
Lose it already, lady!
Yeah. Oh, damn. Are those bloodfoots? Those are. That is blood. Wait. Hold on. Do they just end here? Someone walked in here with blood on their shoes. Interesting. In any case, they don't really know about vampires that much. It's not common knowledge, per se.
Good evening,
Oh,
sir.
It's kind of
okay.
more like
I
folklore
wondered if I
suspicion,
could
you know?
ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
He's so mean.
Has anybody
I
entered
think
the
he's
bar
pessimistic.
recently?
Can't
And an
say.
alcoholic.
I think he's mean.
I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir.
I thought
Are
he
you
fucked
sure
the
no
bottle,
one
and
has-
then I realized he just drank out of the bottle. In my mind,
This is a
I had horrible imagery, Swan. You do not want to know what flooded through my mind when I instantly thought,
Cappy, no. Cappy.
What's going on?
horrid. Why would he say he was making love with
It's
the
like
bottle? That's
everybody's
gross.
Because they
You
speak
must be new. Have
eloquently.
you not heard about the murder?
Yeah, it's so eloquent. Oh, it's making love with the bottle, yeah? Yeah, it's so eloquent,
Yeah, they were
Swan.
making love with the bottle. Oh no.
Who is this?
Just
silver dog?
It's a
no,
local
not gonna make that
bogeyman.
joke.
Convenient answer for every
Your vest
crime
there's
that
looking a little
happened.
threadbare, my friend.
You murdered someone.
Yeah, I know. Come on, open it a little bit more, yeah? I paid for dinner
You
and a
make it
show,
sound
bro.
like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in
I'm about to.
monsters.
I'm gonna get something to eat
It's
now.
easier
Fuck.
than accepting our own darkness. We can all be monsters.
We can all be monsters. Very correct, good sir.
I'll
I'm
leave
willing
you
to
to your
use this
bottle.
not accent and infuriate many, many people. Listen, it's fun speaking like this. Eloquently. That's just plain drunk. I don't think people that are drunk normally say they make love to a bottle as a descriptor of they drank from the bottle. Anyway, hello, ma'am.
Hello, sir. Are you alright? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, the Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out.
Hello, sir.
What
I
with the
don't really.
murders and all.
I can't do a British accent at all. Genuinely, the only accent I can do is Texan, and that's because I grew up in Texas. That's just my natural accent.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, now all these terrible murders.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning, drained of blood.
I have lamb on a
It's
stick.
horrible.
Ooh,
Some
I
say
wish that there were sweets
the
right
sewer
now.
dog
I
is
want
back.
I want
sewer
sweets,
dog.
but we don't have any.
What's that?
no one knows. People have always disappeared.
Super
around
dog,
these
it's
parts.
just me. It's me at 3 a.m. running around to get cheese.
Feet.
Caffey and their fish ass.
Now he's killing in the streets.
Down in the sewers.
That's where I get my poopy hands from.
Oh!
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah.
How do you think I got the
Killed
name
so
Poopy
many
Hands,
last summer.
Swan?
Thought we'd
Listen,
seen the
I'd
last of
hoped
it.
that it was just
Dozens
chocolate.
dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
Yeah, no. Pandemic. I'm playing a game where we're in the middle of the Spanish flu. So this is set during like a world war, probably World War I. The Spanish flu ran rampant. That kind of stuff.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
Okay. Avoiding me.
I'll leave them.
I am covered in blood. So understandable.
Literally, bro. Come on. You're covered in blood. You can't expect that well of a response.
Yeah, no. You're a tall man covered in blood talking to a woman. She's a right to be scared.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
How do they know?
One of them's a vampire. I just heard them shadow travel.
Whoever you are.
Plus, they were talking about Prewen hunting them.
Vampire.
Oh shit, it's Christ!
I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself.
Hello?
I need a word.
Please, God, stop harming me.
Anyone.
Christ really do compel you in this game.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Why, thank you. Hi. I've been through a night.
And who might you be?
Oh shit. Dr. Edgar Swansea. Hello, Swansea. There can only be one Swan in this game. You first.
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell
We're
you.
very good at conversation.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree.
Why'd you build like that?
Indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact,
Their verbiage is very interesting.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I'm a victim too.
Yeah, you're a victim?
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
Bro.
I believe you.
No, you don't.
And if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul.
Swan!
Performing an independent
Oh.
investigation
No,
here in an
that one
attempt
ain't
to
me.
understand precisely what is
That
going
one ain't
on.
me.
And what exactly is this brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
He sounds so done with me.
No. Yell at him. Yell
I
at
heard
him.
another
Just go
voice,
help me.
That of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Sir, if you interact with
Something
vampires,
tells
you know
me
of our
not to
hearing.
trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
I knew he didn't believe me.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here.
God, I love the violin
Famished,
music subtly in the background.
reckless. It must be brought to ground and
Quickly.
I'm covered in blood. There's no problem here. No problem at all.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
Sir, I was bitten by a vampire tonight. I've been turned. I'm scared.
The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was an aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Have hiccup.
No, not hiccup.
Hiccup.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
Because of him, I killed my sister. Let's not allow for this to stand.
Let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
Number one, I'm going to ask questions, because that always works.
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
And then I'll kill him. Or her.
Then I can only wish you
Or
good
them.
hunting.
I'm not a
pray we
sumptuous.
shall meet again.
Okay.
Interrogate the locals. Hey, Swansea, I'm stealing
Steal
from
from him. Yes. 5 shillings.
You dare call yourself a swan. I am the only swan allowed here.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Healthy. Healthy. Fatigue.
Evening, sir.
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I must. I'm sorry. I want the truth!
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid, dear, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
I'm a very well-speaking gentleman.
William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
He was gonna clock
My nickname
someone.
be Swansea? No, I can't be Swansea. Swansea? I'm Swan.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Ew.
What happened tonight?
He was
Well,
dead
that doesn't
drunk, as
sound like
usual.
flu.
My God, his eyes, his face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
We just discovered a hint. It reveals a secret about a citizen or someone related to them.
Damn.
The more we discover, the higher the blood or the XP we get as well. So it's ideal if you're embracing someone to number one, make sure they're not sick. Number two, make sure you have all of their hints.
Okay.
Tom and William Bishop used to be good friends. Social circle. You have a tiny social circle, my friend. Alright, Serena. Thank you.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
Damn!
I'll leave you.
Fucking rude!
I know, for real.
Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
As a vampire, you can force a citizen to reveal information thanks to a hint you have discovered.
Okay. Give him the hint.
Talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
A falling out.
Who is he?
The drum.
William, just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
How was he? Yeah.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah, like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was
Are
he
you
different?
like that, Kathy? Are you a
Sicker
sailor?
than usual, perhaps.
I'm a little bit of a sailor. I may have dabbled in the canning factory a few times in my life.
The canning factory. And then he left when I refused.
That's where they shipped my mother from.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie.
True.
I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong.
Oh!
A mess.
Thank you.
I died.
If you see him, tell him I don't want
you
him
did
back
die
here
in
unless
this
he
game,
cleans
but-
up his act, okay?
I died by dropping my face cream on the floor. It's okay. I'll get it later. Oh, I'm so bored. I've been tired, not bored. I'm so sorry, Swan.
It's okay. It's okay.
The good old Freudian slip.
I cannot enter.
Is that what it's called? For I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, inspect the boats. I gotta go to the boats. Is there a blood trail? Will the blood
there's a
trail
blood trail.
lead me to the boats? Because this is the one I think I followed. I don't actually know where the boats are. Oh, here's my goal.
There's
Okay, let
plenty
me
of
direct
boats.
myself in the direction.
Yeah, follow the little Y, bro.
A little Y.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue.
Ooh, F.
What's been done to me? To this city?
War
Bays.
munitions volunteers. Britons working together. Skilled workers in engineering and kindred trades enroll today as war munitions volunteers. Support the men at the front with a plentiful of munitions. You will not suffer in wages. Get into the factory line and feed the firing line. There's cool little propaganda posters all around. Your army needs you. Join it once today. Would you like to know more? Ask your nearest recruiting office. God, the atmosphere. I get so lost in these streets, though. Also, I'm pretty sure I had no fucking idea how to get over where I need to. Oh, wait. I can shadow jump. But only here. Hold on.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
This man was
Oh no, he's dead.
He's
tried
been
to
drained of
defend
blood.
himself. What's this?
Ew.
Some sort of note.
Pre-win orders. 30th October from G. McCullum. Ooh. To docks patrols. Object. Multiple deaths in the docks region. We believe a nasty leech is involved. Locate the beast, purge it, and quickly. Warning. According to recent reports, this vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we lack men in this part of town, but don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we've got a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search abandoned places first, like old houses, basements, sewers, or warehouses. Destroy the leech, brothers.
These men.
I love how they don't just
They're
call
a
vampires
company of
vampires, they call them leeches,
professional
which is really
vampire
cool.
Well, it makes sense.
Yeah.
They do suck out the
corpse has
blood
been
from you.
dried
But
of
I've never
They
heard
give you the
vampires
good old
called that
suck.
before.
previous victim.
That's true. I've never heard anyone call a vampire not a vampire.
Mm-hmm. This game has such really cool lore,
Blood
like surrounding
and
it.
empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
Time to move
There
on.
are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Time to do a bit of a shadow jump. How do I... I'm trying so hard not to be noticed. Oh, I finally done it! Oh, so I just have to move very fucking slowly. Okay. God, I've never managed that one before. Lord. thought I was supposed to crouch or something. Apparently not.
I got so scared. That was like a jump scare, bro.
Alright, ranged weapons. I will...
Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Jonathan has PTSD.
I wouldn't either.
Press V to spot enemies around and display their enemy cards. There are 4 types of resistances. Physical, melee, ranged, that, powers, blood, shadow. Yeah. Orange indicates medium resistance. Red indicates a high resistance. Okay, so the best thing technically to kill that dude would be to use blood. I can melee that one. Let's try to be smart about this. Maybe...
All the more reason to shut it, Mr. Billy. If the man says a bloodsucker's dug in here, you've got one job, and that's to find it. And find it fast.
It's fair enough to...
Alright. Oh. No buckshot today. Ah, shit. Come on, give me some blood. Damn ye. You scream like a baby. It's only a little blood. Alrighty. Now I steal your stuff.
Dang, fuck, dude, you're looting his body.
I need it. Listen, I'm a rogue vampire on the run, terrified
I need it,
for my life.
she says. I need it, she says. Oh my god, you're horrid.
Alrighty, let's see. Might be able to stealth behind these individuals. Ah, shit, maybe not. How do they not see me? Oh! I didn't notice that one. Alrighty. Murdering bastard.
Murdering bastard.
Oh. Alrighty. Doing good so far. Doing good. Okay, anything else for me? Nope. Okay. Rats and hideouts. Rats are often located near hideouts.
Nah.
Is there a hideout near?
Do you not drink rat's blood?
It's locked, all right.
Well, that's locked. I only do it if I need to, like, you know, get my blood supply up, to be honest.
Gross little gremlin.
What happened here? I'm not sure, to be honest. In any case, I, again, really don't need to level up. Because I could probably only get one thing. It's not really worth it to progress a night. Hey, Swan, all this trouble and not a single drop of rum. I don't know if they can drink alcohol. I don't think they can.
Blood.
Can they?
The whole building reeks of
Well,
it.
later on, you're offered
So
some
strong it makes
tea.
me dizzy.
And Jonathan's like, you can still drink tea? And they're like, no, but I like the smell of it.
Aww, that's sad.
Yeah, no, I think they just vomit up anything. Yeah, because remember back at that house, they tried to feed Becky some stew, but she just threw it up.
Aww, that makes me sad. Poor Becky.
I have a scythe.
Ooh.
Should I use the scythe? Wait, I can. That was upgrading. Huh. Let's see. Which do I want? Stamina 30, attack speed 5. How much damage do you do? 99. 45. I think I can do more with the scythe for now.
William, please stop.
William.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
What are you doing?
William, I can't feel it.
William, what are you doing to him?
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Well,
Bedeviled?
yep.
Fuck is a bedevil?
A devil. bedeviled. You
oh,
are
a devil.
Well, bedeviled, but it's like you're of the devil, kind of. Alright, let's use a bit of blood here. Shit. Alrighty. Alright, Hampton. I mean William Bishop.
Ugh. Kill his ass, kill his ass. Get him, Swan! Get him!
Do-do-do! Give me more, because I demand it. Alrighty, let's hit him with another blood. He's gonna jump. Nope. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh wait, wrong direction! I thought it fucking auto-aimed for me!
Imagine using auto-aim, though.
Okay, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I pay attention to their attack patterns. Die! Oh shit. What? Give me that last little bit. Good. Anyway, I've killed that now. Check on the victim. Anything else around here? Okay.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well. Another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
Ah, should he leave? Help!
Hey, yo?
Help!
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, who is hot woman?
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
So those are skulls, and that's what Becky was. They're kind of a subspecies of vampire.
Oh, is that what the woman was, or whatever?
That we're not skulls, we're vampires. Which are called Ekons, actually. They prefer it.
I've come to offer help.
Oh, okay.
Just give me a moment.
How come they prefer it?
I'm not sure, actually. There might be a reason later on when we actually learn what they're called in game.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
Yes, go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure
Swansea!
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
No, not the barmaid. The barmaid is... I forgot her name, actually.
Can't be my
I can find that out. That is Sabrina.
Sabrina Cavendish.
Yep. And then there's Dyson Delaney, the drunk, Tom Watts, the bar owner. Honestly, Tom Watts is pretty chill. And then there's Sean Hampton. Now, pillars are the center of communities, and we've just saved Sean Hampton.
Oh, is he a pillar?
Yeah, he's a pillar of the community.
Okay.
And there are several, and Dr. Swansea is of this one. And these are others that we don't know.
Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Okay, can I... Oh, did you already get it? I guess so. I was blind.
Aww.
Here we are.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say?
No.
The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What? Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back. But
why are you so out of breath, Swansea?
Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reid.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reid, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it.
Aww, he's fanboy.
Yes.
But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reid, marvelous.
Me about Kathy.
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
Ain't that ironic?
Okay. That's so funny.
From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician.
Yo!
I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reid, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So,
finally, I shall no longer be wearing a bloody shirt.
Yeah, for real. If he was a normal person, he'd contract like 10 diseases by now. Holy fuck.
So I thank you.
Brilliant. Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Alrighty. So while this is going, I will take a mini break. I'll be back in like a minute. You right back?
Hey chat, when you...
Also, I'm stealing a Jolly Rancher right now, don't question.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead. Oh my god, how many?
I'm
Jesus!
struggling with the wrapper, okay?
Nah, she's getting like 500 Jolly Ranchers wrappers.
Listen, it's kind of stuck because they've been in the sun a little bit.
What a night. We lost 2
What the
patients.
fuck?
Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Chat. When she comes back for reals this time, we should all of us spam bold.
Dr. Reid here has just returned from the front.
Spam bold.
He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon
Pembroke,
of his
okay.
talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan.
Oh no.
Catch up after my rounds. coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back, Swan.
Chat now thinks we're in the same room.
We are in the same room. We've
Obviously.
finally done the meetup.
Finally. Oh wait, I shouldn't run that way yet.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
Well, I guess I have to go this way right now. They're fucking blocking the stairs. Ghosty, I genuinely don't like that joke as much anymore because I hear it a lot. No, I'm not mad. I'm not
sorry,
mad.
Swan. Sorry, no, I told him to do it. I'm sorry, Swan.
Oh, no, it's it's perfectly fine. It's perfect. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It's good. Ooh, red.
I'm sorry, Chad. I got you in trouble. I'm sorry. Swan.
Yeah? You're not in trouble. Neither is
Am I in
Chad.
trouble?
No, Kathy.
Am I in trouble, Swan?
No, Kathy, it's okay. I know you didn't mean to make me mad or anything. It's okay.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Well, I fucking don't like this man. Be
Yeah,
more
what an
polite.
asshole.
I'll let you bleed. Very tempting.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the
For
way to
reals.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me
Clay.
to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist
Cox.
you to that.
Cock.
The blood quality indicates how much XP you will obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more XP you will get. To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight from others. Your mesmerized level must be equal or higher than the citizen's resistance. Press Q to memorize Clay. This is showing us how to embrace citizens.
Embrace them.
Well, kill them. We drink from them.
There's not much for embracing then.
Well, you know, it's kind of like when you hugged Mary in the beginning.
You didn't hug her. You essentially kissed her. You were kissing her.
Hey, Swan, at Dr. Swansea, but Raises be the first one to shoot him in the head for you. What? Huh? Sorry, that sentence didn't make sense to me. If you're offering to commit murder upon Dr. Swansea, it's fine. There, fella. Was there a Swan playing a game that isn't Minecraft? This is a rare thing for me to see. Dude, yeah, fair. Mythos took over my life.
For reals.
Press that to embrace Claycox or space to release him. Embracing Clay will provide a massive XP boost, but be aware that there will be consequences. Learning more about citizens and collecting their hints will increase the experience gained. We're playing the good doctor, so we won't be killing anyone this time.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Our maker wanted us to, but I
For
am not
real.
like my maker.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go.
That's my maker, by the way.
Famished hunter can run.
Oh, okay.
That's what we tend to call, some people call them the vampire sire, because they kind of sired them, made them.
Right.
But maker's a more fun term, I feel.
I think
Are
it
you
is a
my-
more fun term.
Are you my maker?
Honest-
It just... the music. Also, apologies, I am eating a Jolly Rancher, so I don't know if that's, like, audible. This blue snowball picks up literally everything.
I'm surprised you actually still use a snowball. Yeah, I like everyone in the server, they're like, they all have like the snowball mics, right? And I'm like, what?
I just don't have anything else.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
Oh, she being harsh on me.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit.
Thank you.
I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the 2nd floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reid. Your office has been prepared.
Thank you. Have you not had time to sanitize your blood-stained hands?
I would like to ask a few questions first.
Understandable. Take care, Ghosty.
Goodbye, Ghosty.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he
Also,
fare?
you were called the Great Kathy.
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep.
Ooh, okay.
The thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
He knows me more than I know him.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
That doesn't sound fun.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
I haven't finished this game entirely, Miles. I got stuck.
If you could point
I'm hoping
me in the
to complete
direction
it
of
this
my
time.
room again, nurse.
An imposter,
Second floor of the
truly.
hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Take me to a hospital. Find your office at the 2nd floor. Who are all these fellas? Okay, is there anything I can steal from? I'm a steely boy. I need to make medicine. Anything? I guess not. I'll talk to y'all later. Let's go to the office. I would like to
Dr.
mingle
Swansea
with the
is right.
staff, but...
This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Let's see, I believe it's down this hall. Yes. Wow, look, they somehow already have a nameplate prepared for me. Aww.
This must be the place.
They like you.
It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own.
An office.
At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
dude.
quite fair. On a workbench, you can craft medical treatments to heal sick citizens, serums to boost yourself, weapon upgrades to improve and customize your weapons. You first need to analyze the components you found to unlock new recipes. Click on the To Analyze Components. You have enough components to improve one of your weapons! Okay, which one do I want to improve? That does 65, that does 45. Kind of like a scythe.
I think, yeah, I like the scythe. I think it really fits your MO.
Damn it, I don't have enough to... We'll just skip
William
that
Bishop's
for now.
blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching.
Stop stealing from the dead, they don't need it.
The
Yeah,
sun
I love
is
the
about to
tailcoat.
rise.
Genuinely.
I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Like, tailcoat, I love. Like, I want to wear this shit. I want this in my closet. Anyway. Was there... I feel like there was a paper about somewhere. Ah. Article on Econs. It is a rare opportunity and almost a privilege to approach a vampire, to observe their most intriguing physical and psychological traits with a scientific and rational eye. Here are some of the most fascinating abilities I've personally observed over the last 10 years while interviewing a few vampires, or Econ, as they prefer to call themselves. Supernatural speed. A vampire can act and move like a mortal in all of his actions, but the trained eye will spot that they have the keenest senses and can react quicker than any mortal. On a few occasions, alarm, surprise, necessity to flee, I've seen a vampire move so quickly it is almost as if he had vanished just to reappear somewhere else. The human eye cannot follow their movements when they act so quickly. But it is not a teleport or dematerialization, it is only a supernatural speed. For me, it is a cat-like attribute, which allows them to run, dodge, or jump longer and faster than us. I also noticed that such speed seems to exhaust them, and they are bound to physical limitations. Mesmerism. One of the most powerful abilities the vampire can deploy is the capacity to force a mortal to obey them. I call this trait mesmerism, but it has nothing to do with the mortal ability to alter a subject's mental state. A vampire can bend a mortal to their will, and they can even break a mind. A vampire I interviewed even told me that the more a subject tries to resist, the more permanent damage will be, as if the vampire could literally fracture their target's psyche. The same vampire explained to me that this ability required time to master, and that the result could vary widely from one subject to another. Implant a false memory, erase a painful one. The possibilities are endless and frightening. Blood awareness. This may be the most catastrophic ability of all. Even more so than forcing someone to do anything you want. Concerning vampires, since it is the cause of so many tragedies for them and us. Vampires crave for blood. They must use their will to restrain themselves from frenzied drinking every drop of blood they can see. They need blood to function and to express their full supernatural traits. A famished vampire can be very weak, even if he cannot die of hunger or thirst. This urge, this need for blood, may explain why a vampire is so aroused by it. What? Anyway.
Aroused? Yo, what the fuck?
Do they mean that word literally? Or do they mean it in the ways they've been using some words interestingly?
I don't know. She's kind of weird if you ask me. I don't know, Swan.
A vampire can confess to me that blood can sometimes blind him, since its smell and attractiveness can be so strong. When he focuses, a vampire can almost see blood all around them, inside warm bodies, through walls, on supposedly clean weapon, etc. The same vampire even told me that he can see if a mortal has clean blood or is ill, and that in some cases he can even sense diseases, infected clothes, or even items in a room. If this is true, it could have so many medical applications, it almost beggars belief. Didn't this come with a note from Swansea? Or am I delusional? I guess not. Okay. Anything else lying around? I don't think so. Time to rest. Alrighty. Blood Spear was pretty useful, not gonna lie. Alright, we got a little bit of XP here. So what we should do is definitely increase health.
Yeah, no, 100%.
100%. We're gonna need this. Okay. Bite. Increase life regeneration using bite in combat. Will block your target's blood in their veins, making them defenseless. This one can kind of stop an opponent for a bit. But is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
I don't know. I think I have enough to... No, I don't have enough to update the blood spear. Increase your blood capacity. Increase your blood absorption when using bite in combat. We'll just get these up as well. We have enough for it. We'll call that a day. So now we can store more blood, we can get more blood, we get more life when using bite, and we have more health. Pretty good.
Oh, okay. Pretty good.
You know, wait until I'm fighting enemies 5 levels above me.
If I'm to
consistently.
stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals.
From the you were just a mortal. This motherfucker acting like he's been a vampire for like eons.
He's trying to get used to it. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to sit on the bed again. Sorry, Johnny boy, I just wanted to take a bit of a seat real quick.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
I'll try to get you water. Okay. Okay, Dorothy Crane. Jesus Christ.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry.
I thought she called her
Dr.
Ice
Swansea
Queen.
wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
I thought he called her Ice Queen instead of Nurse Crane.
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry, there's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products
Don't try
can be
this
used
at
in a
home.
pinch instead.
I think this is very obvious, but I bet someone's gonna be like, yeah.
That's why I say it.
This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Alright, we got some patients to save, fellas. Okay, although I'm gonna go talk to everyone first before I leave, because yes...
It's locked, all right.
Why is that particular tiny box locked? So...
There's something inside there.
It's something. Ooh, a hacksaw. Ooh, 65 damage, 15 attack speed? Ooh! Hell yeah, I'm using the hacksaw. Alright, but I can switch with a secondary weapon, so I can get that equipped. So I can switch between. Anyhow, so let's talk about my little OC real quick. Although I guess I need to read Thomas Elwood's medical file. Patient Thomas Elwood, male, age 28, followed by Dr. Tippett. Status: convalescence? I don't know. Date of admission, September 16th. Date of release to be determined. Notes: the patient's face has been heavily burnt and disfigured by a bomb during the war. Even with the use of the strongest sedatives, he affirms to regularly endure severe pain from the wounds, as if the flames are still burning under the skin, he says. Examinations of the cauterized tissues show no trace of inflammation, infection, or swelling. Scars are clean. Could it be a case of persisting nerve damage? The patient never ceases to blame himself for his disfiguration. Could it be a case of guilt of the survivor? Phantom pain manifesting as a punishment for not dying with his comrades? Oh, that's a sad case. Thomas Elwood. Thomas feels responsible for his disfiguration during the war. Anyway, about my OC. So Swanathon Reid. Females are not allowed to be doctors in this time era. Females aren't allowed to do a lot of things. At the most, females can be nurses in this field. But nurses can't do a lot of things. So there's major limitations. So I imagine that Swanathon, when she was young, was told to kind of pretend to be a male. So she goes by he, him, and all that jazz. And no one knows that they're actually a female. They all think that she's a male. And she somehow managed to get past law school. I don't actually know when they started doing birth certificates, but I feel like it would be more possible to not have one. So if later on you had to get proper documentation, it probably might have been easier to fake it and get that stuff, you know?
Dude, it's actually like, I think that was like a common thing too. Like females pretending to be like...
Yeah, there are historical records of females pretending to be males to enlist in the war. And other things. So that's what Swanathon Reid did, I imagine. But the suffering continues. Does it now, my dear fellow? Let's see, any shiny box. It's very good to get stuff now, because the more I gather, the more medicines I can make later on. The less I have to buy, the better.
With the fever. It's here again.
Aw, fella.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No.
I don't.
Aww.
I'm Dr. Reid. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
That's so sad, genuinely.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely
Christ, dude?
Here?
It's the pain,
having
sir.
a good time.
The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Can I do anything for you?
Oh,
No, she's
Jesus!
giving me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Oh?
Tell me what really happened then.
I went with a whore in Rouen.
Oh god, he actually said whore. I was not expecting him to say whore.
Yeah, no, this game is not subtle.
There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Sheesh.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans. And it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
True.
Surgery could help your physical appearance, but if there's phantom pains beneath... Which one do you think I should do, Kathy?
I think it's gonna be like, yes, fucking surgery, yeah. But he's gonna also be all like, a beauty, a fucking beauty, mate. He's gonna be all bitchy with the beauty thing too.
Yeah,
so
no, this is not the option, but like, I don't feel like it's good to recommend surgery because I feel like, especially during this time, I don't know if they mean, like, for the pain or, like, facial reconstruction, because I don't think that was very advanced during this time, and you're more likely to die from surgeries, especially during this time.
Right, so I think you can't hide forever. Embracing yourself.
You know you can't hide forever. One day you'll have to face your loved ones. Until that day, you have no chance of real recovery.
My friends all died in the trenches. It's shameful enough to be alive for these stupid scars. I don't
Why is he
want
so
my
fucking...
children to see me like this.
Survivor's guilt. Thomas feels too ashamed by his injury to see his family. You have children! You have children, my dear. Like, yeah, I can see you're disfigured. But it isn't as bad as I would have imagined.
Definitely not.
Yeah,
you
it looks
still
like
got a face there.
Yeah, it looks like he already maybe had some surgery done. I don't know. I mean, obviously they're not going to go actual full detail burn scar. But... Hey, Kathy. Can you do me a favor? Are you able to mod my stream right now? Because I've been getting a few of the fucking fuckers.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I need you to type something in chat so I can mod you.
Oh, there you go. Meow.
Wait, why isn't it showing up? There it is. It was a bit late there.
You got a delay?
Yeah,
sure.
a tiny. There we go. The digital copy.
Champ. All right. Arigato.
Thank you, Kathy. Alrighty.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir.
Sir, don't...
No offense.
Don't assume. I know he looks all fancy and is a doctor, but he was a medical officer, and we've already seen that he had to defend his patients on the front lines.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. Guy's just mad.
Yeah, he doesn't, but...
Do you have any other family?
My sister Agatha has raised me nippers since their mother died. Don't want them to look at me like this.
Aww.
How could children despise their father injured in the war?
What do you think? They saw me. Once. My poor angels left the room crying. They keep on having nightmares every week, my sister told me.
I'm so sorry for saying anything. It doesn't mean they don't love you, they're just...
What, Swan? But what?
Well,
what does it mean,
they're
Swan?
Scared by the appearance, they still love him.
Do they, Swan? Do they?
Well, the last time they saw their father, he didn't look like this, and then he comes back, and they're probably just scared. I don't know how young they are.
Your sister's not a child. I'm sure she has nothing but respect for a wounded soldier, and you are her brother.
You don't know my sister Agatha. She may be young, but she's all discipline and morality. If she ever found out what really happened...
She doesn't have to know.
She's a sly one, my sister. One day she'll find out the truth and knock 7 bells out of me. Nah. I'm better off here.
The more you build up the terror in your head, the worse it's going to be to actually face it.
True! From experience, that's very true.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
Mr. Hampton!
I cannot...
Oh no!
Mr. Hampton! Why is it loading? Hello? Did I break the game by talking to Sean Hampton?
Good evening, Mr. Hampton.
There we go.
How do you feel?
Dr. Reid, is it? Oh, Sora, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
Hold on. Hold on. Miss Hawcroft.
What?
You dared to
they're
enter this
connected.
awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reid. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Searching my Jolly Ranchers again. Ew, fruit punch.
Ew, you. Fruit punch doesn't like you.
It really doesn't taste good. I was very optimistic about it. It did not go well.
Right, yeah.
How dare
they all say.
What they all say? Really? Really?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe. What? What's wrong, Swan?
I don't know, you're judging me.
Maybe. Who knows?
I'm just over here eating a Jolly Rancher and you're being like, strawberry.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Understandable. You seem like a very good person, Sean Hampton.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers Trade Union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
The Wet Boot Boys?
The Wet Boot Boys. Ah, yes, the Wet Boot Boys.
Clay Cox, we saved him.
With the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
How polite of them.
How do you feel?
Why is he kind of cute?
Medically speaking.
You like the religious one, Kathy?
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit?
Show me some Jesus, bro. Take me to church. Worship like a dog. How does one worship like a dog on a Saturday night?
I don't know.
How the fuck do you worship on a Saturday night as a dog?
So you can sharpen your knife. Anyway.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and
yeah, he
the
does.
right path to our Lord.
Our Lord and Savior.
Why not use your cross against William? They don't know that.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
What is special, then? I mean, I figured he didn't think to try because he doesn't know it works, but is there something special?
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
They use moons like in My Little Pony.
Later.
That's awesome.
Hmm?
My Little Pony also says moons.
Ooh. Alrighty. Let's see. We have a few more people.
I swear to God, I'm about to not care about this boy's pain.
Exactly
Suffer.
how bad is the supply situation here at Pembroke?
It really depends. Dr. Swansea deftly works his society contacts for monies, but with the quarantine...
Monies?
Well...
For monies!
Please, could you point me in the direction of the...
It's the Lord...
Okay.
Why then do you always work the nights? Don't you ever sleep?
At the Pembroke, we're always hands on deck.
Your dedication to the Pembroke does you credit, Nurse Crane, but when do you sleep?
We staff get our sleep when we can, Doctor. Nursing is a vocation, not the labor of a journeyman.
Yes, but when do you sleep?
When do you sleep? You are avoiding the question.
The medical profession always ends in disaster. I've witnessed many a colleague succumb to stimulants to fight exhaustion. Drugs were as deadly as bullets in the trenches.
London's trenches start here at Pembroke Hospital. We are on the front line, make no mistake.
When do you sleep, Nurse Crane?
This lady is not telling us when she fucking sleeps. This just makes it so much worse.
Nurse Crane, please. In the name of mercy, they depend on you. Nurses are needed now. God, we stand nurses. Oh, there's Thelma. Are you gonna start your little ritual?
You are going to reveal all your secrets to me, even the darkest thoughts in your heart.
My blood and soul, they belong to you now.
The life running in your veins. This dead flesh needs it.
Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient
What is
slave.
this?
The fuck is going on here? What kind of RP is this?
It's something. Thelma, can I talk to you?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reid, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
True.
Oh, no.
Blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well,
I ain't
tonight
sure what
maybe I'm
clemency
inclined to
means. Let me
mercy.
look that one up.
You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reid.
Mercy, lenience, okay.
I'm a vampire.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Ma'am, I'm not seeing a bite mark on your neck.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I need new blood. I need to replace it.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional.
Yes,
They
it's very
believe
good to tell your patients they're
putrefied,
delusional.
That they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say?
Thelma's affected by the Cotard syndrome and believes she's a vampire. So she isn't actually a vampire.
You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I think I'm understanding it real well
I'm
here,
assuming
fam.
You must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover to hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want.
I don't
As
think
a
so.
woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
I can't turn into a bat last time I
Who
checked,
are
ma'am.
these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see.
But maybe stop declaring you're a vampire. That might help.
Yeah, for real. I don't buy this
I'll
chick.
personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
New investigation. Wrong target.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require?
Damn!
My powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Okay then, Thelma Howcroft. Have a time then, I guess.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Easy way to check. Bring them in the sun. Do they burn? Do they burn? Alrighty. That's Dorothy Crane. Who are you?
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Get a grip or the Spanish flu won't last forever. I don't know. Both of these feel bad. The Spanish flu
Nurse
won't
Hawkins,
last forever.
the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
Well, then the human race is fucked. Anyway.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How much concealer are you using to hide your eye bags, ma'am? Are you good?
Literally.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
I'm not going to lie to you. But you should probably change your attitude. Maybe. I know you've been fighting this longer than I have, but...
Hey, a change in attitude doesn't, that doesn't mean anything.
Nurse Hawkins.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to be like, I don't like your attitude.
The epidemic in times like these.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Ah.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Milton's reputation is mediocre among his colleagues. Interesting.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Well, that's all we can get out of Pippa Hawkins. I love her. She's a very youthful spirit. A depressed youthful spirit, but a youthful spirit.
A depressed youthful spirit. That's amazing.
She's having a time. All right, hello, fellas.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Your life in London?
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reid? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
I haven't tested how I am around blood.
Right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
That's why I'm a physician, not a surgeon right now.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a
Quest in the Jolly Ranchers.
And a good one, too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reid.
You need both arms? Really?
You don't need both.
Tell me about the
He's so selfish. You don't need both arms.
I could have one of
Strickland and
those.
Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site.
That is very true. A lot of
Difference is I
fucking
disagree
warriors
about
use
wooden
carpenters.
nails, not flesh and bones.
Oh, was that it? Okay. Personal questions. Hint required. We'll come back to you.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I will not let you down, my boy.
My boy? My boy?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reid? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Aykroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Aykroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
How fucking dare you?
Damn!
From my
He really just called you out!
From my understanding, you know, Dr. Jonathan Reid genuinely pushed the boundaries of blood transfusion. Like, fuck you!
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Aykroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Yes, do tell me, so I can spit on your grave.
On this
Damn!
advice, the benefit of his position. but I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reid. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
I'm the nice doctor. My next run, I will get to be a little bitch. No need for such animosity.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
I am a walking sensor for illness. Shut up.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Listen, there can only be one Swan, but don't you dare insult a fellow.
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Yes, but how do you think you discovered your medical stuff in the first place?
For real, roast this motherfucker, bro. Roast him.
This is literally why we have medical trials. The people agree. I'm not just gonna go.
Destroy him.
I'm not literally just gonna go about, you know, experimenting on my patients all willy-nilly.
I like how Swan. I love how you're taking this to heart.
Oh, that's a dog.
Dog!
No, please not my roommate. Oh, wait, and where? Wait, seriously? I didn't know there was a cage back there. Oh no! No!
Where do you think she's sleeping?
I don't know.
Far into the house from where I'm sleeping.
Okay, my sister has a dog that's really energetic, and they're a medium-sized dog. I'm not already the largest fan of dogs. I love them. They're great. They're just... This dog, particularly, will knock me to the floor. They're very energetic. They tend to run around, jump on you, and I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan.
He's just trying to be friendly.
I know. They're a sweet fella. They have, you know, circumstances. It's just, I'm not a fan of being thrown to the floor.
You're not a fan right now.
Heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reid, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly
Dude, I
dedicated?
came back to visit my sick mother. Excuse you.
I war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate,
Fucking
Dr. Ackroyd.
True. Beat this guy and kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
I have no reason to justify my actions to you. Absolutely none.
I don't see any reason why I should justify my actions to you.
That's true, Dr. Reid. The only judge has to be yourself. The question is...
Damn! Dude, he is fucking roasting you for some reason. What does this guy have against you? For real?
I don't fucking know. I really don't.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Anyway.
Thank you for your time.
Before I want to shank you any further, I'm the good doctor this time. The good doctor. Oh, that means something special. That means something special. Wait, damn. Okay, so basically what I need to go do now is I need to get out there because I can look in on that citizen and learn something. That's what that particular glow means. Where can I do this
Thelma
from?
Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters.
No, where can I do this from?
Where are they hiding?
Where do I do this from?
I should investigate.
I don't know where I do this from. Where do I look? Where do I look? Oh, in there, I think. I gotta run.
I'm sorry you ended up on a plain and cold medical bench.
Here. Okay. Don't mind me. Let me just...
You don't mind if I search your pockets?
Hold on!
Sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you.
That's stealing! He's stealing our shit!
You're stealing from the dead.
No one has claimed your body, sir. So it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables.
His accent
I will
is
not
so
forget
good.
you, sir. And I thank you for your generous donation.
Rakesh Kanada. Rakesh steals from the dead he is responsible for. Ooh, we'll get to him.
Can't believe you stealing our shit.
Cannot believe.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reid. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
I'm surprised at like the difference in
Thank
reaction.
You. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reid.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Well,
please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reid. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
Tell me about your experiments.
I based my technique
kind of
on my mentor's
weird.
research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical.
Thoreau's experiments in blood transfusion have not yet been successful. What are you trying to do? Are you testing on patients? Because I'm gonna kick your ass if you are.
You may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me.
Dude, he's like a stan.
He really is.
He's a stan.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but
Swan, I think I need to go eat.
As doctors are the only ones able to defeat it.
That means I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
I love you lots.
I love you too. I won't go too much farther in the story.
Okay, please don't, because you can, but you know how
I'll probably
I
just
do
finish.
really like to
I'll
see it.
just finish talking to the staff probably, and then I'll end it for the stream today.
Hells yeah, but yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
But I do love you. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'll see you later. Thank you, chat, for sticking around and always being super nice. Mwah. Bye-bye.
Bye, Kathy. Alrighty, fellas. Hold on, let me stop screen sharing because Kathy's no longer in here. Okay. I know I have a tendency to play games for like long hours at a time, but I genuinely do want to experience this game with Kathy. So we're gonna chill.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reid. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time. Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reid. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father. Ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Oh damn, Harvey's blaming himself.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Well, that do be fair.
Goodbye, Doc.
Okay. So we're gonna go talk to a fella in here. Their name is Mortimer. My brain's dying. This is also a kind of suicide warning if you are sensitive to those topics. I would not recommend listening to the conversations that we're about to have. I don't remember if it implies it straight off, but that's just a warning. Be careful, fellas.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
Welcome back, Tomokichi.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reid? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Excuse? Pippa saves beds for patients who can pay. Yeah, Kathy left. They went to go eat dinner. Currently, I'm going to finish talking with the Pembroke staff, and then we're going to end the stream for today.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reid. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
I'm not here for compensation. I'm just outraged with you, ma'am.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Alrighty. Hello, Mortimer.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Alright then, sir.
How painful.
So painful.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
Oh no, I'm still gonna talk to you, sir. Shit, I didn't know that would end. Nope.
Good evening, Miss. I'm okay. I have to go.
Wait, shit, no. I'm clicking the wrong options, Mortimer!
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
How
Wait, shit, no.
Why
There we
did
go.
your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reid. It's my mother.
Well then. Tell me about yourself,
Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Well, damn. Okay.
I have to go now.
Well, we shall leave that at that. I will most certainly and undoubtedly waste my time on you, as you call it. It is not wasting my time, it is what I choose to do. Anyway. Listen, I spend hours of my day lying in bed. Is that wasteful? No. It is time that I spent enjoying. Therefore, no. Anyway. Howcroft. Milton. Ooh. 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 They have in convo. I gotta. I gotta snoop. Pretty sure this is a scene. So
how can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
Mortimer intended. Yeah.
more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
I know I can count on you. I wish I could say the same for the others.
You look exhausted. You're pushing yourself too hard. You don't have to bear the burdens of this hospital alone.
Alright, where's this Milton? Where the fuck is Milton? Where the heck? Does he not usually stand out here? Did he step inside or something? I've never seen him inside the hospital. Well, damn. Okay. I don't know where Milton went, but we'll continue talking.
Yeah, we're young again. Just a dozen.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reid has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Well, damn. Word of me has spread.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better
Hello, Tyler.
environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reid. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
I will restore the hope.
About the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skill.
Corkin is convinced that Gwyneth Brannigan is overqualified as a nurse. Interesting.
I'll go with...
Gwyneth is overqualified as a nurse, according to Corkin Tippett.
Even further, if she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Ah. To be a man and not a woman in these times. Outrageous. Let them be a doctor, come on. The women got what it take.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
But I have no intention of
Don't get me
spelling it.
wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Alrighty.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
That's Dr. Tippett. Simultaneously, nurses spread with no respect. I don't know who the fuck you are. Oh, there's Milton. I don't know where you disappeared to.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reid. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reid. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reid. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Alright, Milton.
I'd like...
Wise choice, Dr. Reid.
Milton shotgun. 296 damage? Christ! Looks like I better save for that. Damn. Damn. Oh, and for the shotgun, it looks like it's actually pretty good sale-wise. Because if you get 12 shotgun shells with 3 coins each, I mean, seems mighty fine to me. But Milton, I'm not done talking to you.
Good evening, Doctor.
Are you really?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Fair.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything. And it's getting worse every day.
Well, damn.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Okay, understandable.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reid.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Alright, I think that's all for Milton. Alrighty, who else? I think there's Claycox out front. Yeah. Hello, sir. Oh, there's someone. Oh, there's another fella down there. Many fellas today.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reid. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting.
Well, I'm glad that I can seem interesting to you, fellow. Not really.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favor.
Clay had murdered the brother of the man who tried to kill him. How fun.
Only the strongest survive, then? Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reid. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
He almost
That man
died.
was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
Sure.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox? This is a shitty place with shitty staff. As long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
You fucking treat my staff with respect, or I'm going to, shove your foot up your ass.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, all like that.
You lay your hands on her, and you're gonna be seeing blood yourself, sir. You keep your hands off our nurses, and you'll be just fine.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reid. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
It's unsatisfactory with you right in front of me.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
Prepare to die soon. We all must pay the price.
We can't escape the consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which is more than I can say for most folks.
And who are you, then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day, I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
Clay intends to remain a gang leader after his recovery. Well, what a shit person I didn't murder.
Please, I feel sick. Get over here now.
No. There's a floor. You're gonna puke, just don't puke on your bed. Anyhow. There's one other fella. Pretty sure, I think to go to him, I have to go around this way. I think Rashid? Was that his name? Mayhap? Yes. Rashik, maybe.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect.
Well, just because if they respect it doesn't mean they have to be
As a
afraid.
medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
Also, don't be concerned about the dog. My sister's dog is over for a while. They can be very loud, and they do not like to be locked up, per se. They are fine, I promise.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Actually, they might have just been let outside. They really don't like being let outside.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago.
Oh no,
you were
Mary.
missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
They knew what they were doing when they wrote that. They knew what they were doing.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living. And I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
Show some respect for the dead. Like, I agree partially with the point, but there are some items that people would like to keep with them.
You should show respect for the dead. What about their loved ones who may treasure these items you sell?
The bodies I watch over are the unwanted and undesired, sir. I would never deprive anyone of their family artifacts.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
So you say. Sorry that I'm not giving much commentary. I tend to like to let them speak.
To die.
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reid. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
I like this character greatly.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
Tomorrow, more bodies will arrive and then sadly depart. I'm managing a train terminal, not a morgue.
Any case, that's a locked chest. Anything in here? Nope. Alright. So I'm pretty sure that's everyone in the hospital. I'll go check if I can talk to Swansea. But with that, we shall be heading up. See if I can upgrade a few more items, and with that we shall be ending today's stream. I may try to stream tomorrow. It kind of depends on when Caffey's also available. All that kind of jazz. Dr. Corrigan Tippets. What's behind this door?
I cannot enter.
I don't know.
Not now.
Not now, he says. Alrighty. And with that, let's see if I can upgrade anything. Oh wait, Dr. Swansea's message. Dear Jonathan, I guess I outright missed this. I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you on the second floor. Please forgive the austere decoration, but Pembroke Hospital is not exactly the Ritz. Sorry to let you discover your office alone, but I need to sleep a little before going back to work. I'm just a mere mortal, after all. I also gave orders to let you rest, and for the staff to never enter your room. You'll be able to sleep all day without being disturbed, and work at night without raising any suspicion. I'm afraid the place is quite messy, but you'll be able to conduct your experiments here at your own pace. You'll also notice there is an open window with a scaffolding that will allow you to enter or exit the hospital without being noticed. I imagine... I'm dying. Pardon me, sorry. I imagine how awfully new and disturbing this all must be for you. Believe me, I have studied enough of your species to understand what you must now be facing and feeling. Be assured I'll do whatever I can to help you in this ordeal. Know that you're not completely alone facing it. I need to slow down while trying to read this. I'm glad I met you. These dark times we are all presently facing. Are these dark time? Oh, I thought that it was supposed to be these are all. I was correct. I'm doubting myself. I hope our future collaboration will yield great results. Welcome to Pembroke, my esteemed colleague. We shall talk soon. Yours sincerely, Edgar Griffith, Swansea. P.S. I left a copy of some of my notes concerning what I've discovered about Ekon in the last few years. Feel free to read about it if you need some guidance, as long as you don't use this knowledge to take advantage of me. Alrighty then. So let's just check over here. I'm pretty sure one of the people are fatigued here, but I don't have enough to make that. So we'll just, you know, have a time. Watch. I've recycled things. Still don't got enough. Anyhow. Wait, shit. No, I was looking at weapons. Okay. So this hacksaw is pretty good, to be honest. But this scythe is also pretty good. What happens if I upgrade you? You go to 75 damage. Okay. Increase damage dealt by 10%. Absorb 2.5 blood points when the weapon hits. I could be doing like 109 damage or something. The damage doesn't increase all too much here, so I think the hacksaw might be the way to go. And there be that. Now then, this will be where I'm ending stream, folks. I hope you all enjoyed. I don't know when I'll next be streaming this, but I'm gonna be trying to stream this fairly frequently because I genuinely love this game. Anyway, take care, folks!